Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I'm creating this beautiful clean girl or it girl makeup look, and I'm using like 30 products to create this natural beautiful look, you guys. So I want you guys to think about the trends, right? So I'm more of a full glam, soft glam type of makeup person. I prefer to wear something that's more full coverage or something that looks more clean and put together. But this is one of those trends that every time I see it, I find it to be super beautiful, mostly because the girls that usually post this beautiful look, they're beautiful without any makeup on. But I wanted to show you guys today that I was having a crappy day, that my skin is not feeling the best, that my nose is red because I was picking at it all morning, and I've been just having bad experiences throughout the morning. I wanted you guys to just make me feel better, because when I'm filming YouTube videos and I know that you guys are gonna watch them, and I know that the beauty community is so beautiful when it has to be, or maybe my community is so beautiful, I just wanted to be with you guys in a time that I was not feeling my best. And this type of makeup look that I've been watching so much on social media, I wanted to recreate for you. So if you want to see me creating this clean girl beautiful makeup look with products that I already have in my collection that are so beautiful, but so many products, then just keep on watching. Okay, you guys, so the only thing that I'm wearing right now is my Super Goop and Sin sunscreen, and then also my Buxom Plum Shot in the shade Filler on my lips, and that's basically it. And I'm ready to do my new everyday it girl, clean girl type of makeup routine that I've been just wanting to do here on my channel. For those of you who want something that, even though has a few steps or a lot of steps, it's easy on the eye and it looks more simple and it looks more subdued, for those of you who don't want to look like you're wearing a ton of makeup. Since I have a few breakouts, I want to start with my Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Blurring Primer. This one, it's one of the primers that I want to finish this year. I have a backup already and I really love this. This is the only primer that will make me look poreless, but it will not feel heavy or silicone on my skin. It's a silicone-free primer. And I'm applying it only on my nose and my chin, where I get the most amount of texture and breakouts. And for my brows, you guys, I'm wearing the Schwarzkopf's Got to Be Glued Styling Spiking Glue and the Precisely My Brow Pen by Benefit in the shade number 4. One of the key parts of having an it girl type of makeup look, it's the glow. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a super lightweight base, but also I'm using the Hollywood Flawless filter in the shade number 1 Fair all over my face to give myself a glow, and for the look not to be matte but look more like skin. And the only place that I'm avoiding, it's my nose, because my nose is the part of my face that gets super oily. Since the natural lighting is peeking through, I just lowered the lighting on the camera, or this exposure, so you guys could see the color better. You guys can see that I have a lot of redness on my nose and on this part of my face, and that's because I was picking on my nose and I put like a peeling blackhead type of mask, and you guys, it almost ripped my skin apart. It worked, but it was super harsh on my skin. For my foundation, I'm using the Herborian CC Cream, and since I'm not quite the color Claire and I have also the shade Doré, I'm gonna mix them both. And this is lovely when I want to wear makeup that doesn't look like makeup at all, and you will see it. It has a shade, but it's not, it's almost an adjusting type of color. If you grab the right shade, one shade can be used in a range of skin tones because it doesn't have the most amount of pigment, but it will sort of even out your skin. So it looks white, but then when you start pressuring it to your skin or to the warmth of your skin, it will take some color. So I'm gonna rub it in and I'm gonna apply it with my fingers as well. You can see how the pigment starts to come out and it will even my skin tone. I really love that when I rub it in, I'm only rubbing in moisturizer on my skin, and when I look up close, it still looks like skin. It doesn't look patchy in any way or dry or like I'm wearing full coverage, but it does even out my skin tone almost completely. Every video that I've seen of the It Girl and Clean Girl, they don't use foundation, they use concealer and a lot of glow. For me, this base is almost like I'm wearing nothing, but it gives me enough coverage. But I will have to use a color corrector since I'm a mom and I get dark circles right here. And I don't want them to show through. I'm using the Natasha Denona concealer, correcting concealer in the shade C2. This is the High Glam one. And I've been just loving these because this one, it's just one of those products that even though it gives you a full coverage and it will get rid of your darkness, it doesn't look like I'm wearing something heavy on my skin. It almost disappears into my skin, and you can use your fingers or a beauty blender or even a brush. And then on top for my concealer, I'm mixing my NARS Marron Glacé and then, or Marron Glaze, I don't know how you pronounce that name, but I think it's Glacé. And then the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Fair Neutral. So I'm mixing this because the one from NARS is a little bit too dark and the one from Tarte is perfect, but it's too drying for me. The glow is the most important part of the It Girl makeup. So I'm using the Flower Beauty Spotlight Liquid Highlighter in the shade Opal as my only highlighter. I'm not using any powder, so I put a little bit in the back of my hand. And then I'm gonna put this in the highest points of my face, including my nose, because this will set sort of like, not even like a powder, but like a foundation. It will just set on your face. For my bronzer, I'm using my Mary Beauty Sane bronzer, and this one is just a seamless type of bronzer, and I really like this. You guys, one thing that I'm passionate about but that I never talk about, it's how I love to contour my nose. I feel that when I do the entire bronzing of my face or contouring of my face or warming up of my face, but I don't contour or bronze my nose, it looks like if I had a bigger nose or as if my makeup wasn't complete. And I love the way of a structured shape of the nose when it comes to any type of makeup look that I do. So some people, when they do natural makeup, they don't contour their nose, but for me, it's a must for every time I do my makeup, which is almost every single day. So I'm gonna do something different today, which is I'm gonna apply it with my finger like I used to do when I was a teenager. So I'm grabbing this cream from Mary, the same one. With my two fingers, I'm rubbing it right here, just following the lines of my nose. And then I'm tapping it in just to blend it. And it will look seamless once everything is done, you guys. So you have to just keep in mind that it's a process and it's not that hard after you start doing it. This makeup tutorial will take longer because you guys are seeing me recording it, but this, honestly, if I do this same look, it takes me 5 minutes to do this entire base that I've been doing. And then I will grab my sponge and pass it through everything I did because it still has a remainder of concealer and foundation. The thing about nose contour is that it needs to look like it's coming from within because it loses its purpose if you just do two harsh stripes on the sides of your nose. And then one thing I love to do from time to time, I don't do it every day, but I've been loving to do it lately, it's I do a line underneath my nose and then another one that crosses my nose just to create a button nose. And then to enhance the contour of my nose even more, I will go back to the highlighter, the liquid highlighter, grab the tiniest amount, and then put it right here in the bridge of my nose, and then right here on the tip of my nose. For blush, since here it's summer all year round, I wanted to use something more vibrant. So you can use this as a summery type of makeup tutorial. And this is the Sweet Peach Peony by Nude Sticks. And this is the Nudist Bloom. This all over dewy color, yeah, because this is not one of the matte ones that I love, but the color is beautiful. And I'm gonna mix it with the Merit Flush Balm in the shade Stockholm, which is a pink. So I wanna create sort of like the perfect peachy pink between these two colors. So I'm gonna mix them with my fingers and I'm gonna dab them on my skin and then I'm gonna blend them with my fingers on my skin, and whatever needs to be more blended, I'm gonna blend it with the foundation brush or my beauty blender. And then for more of a flush, I'm grabbing the Nude Sticks Nudist Matte in the shade Body Language. And this is more of a reddish tone, like a rose tone, and I'm putting that on my nose and only in the apples of my cheeks. You guys know that I'm a blush lover, so you can use only one blush if you want to, and they can be also just powder blushes if you want to. You don't have to use creams. It's just that I love playing and mixing blushes, and sometimes I shop my stash for blush and even for 2 or 3 blushes to put in the same look because I love playing with blush. So just do the same or do different. Shop your stash for blush or just use the same blush that you always use. The effect is gonna be the same if it's a blush that you love. You're gonna just look a little bit flush. Now you guys, I honestly wish that I could be one of those people that just goes outside on this heat with this face and it's not gonna melt. If I do this, like this clean girl face, a dewy face, it will last like 4 seconds on my nose and on my oily T-zone with this humidity of the place where I live. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is use the Too Faced Peach Perfect powder, which is one that I'm wearing right now. You can use any powder that you have in your collection. This is one that I'm trying to work through this week. I always rotate my powders. My favorite one is the Laura Mercier one and then the Huda Beauty one, so you could use either of those if you have them in your collection. But any powder you like to set your face with, it will be the way to go. I love to use matte powders because I feel like the finish is more flawless, and also it will make my makeup more long lasting and it will prevent my oils from peeking through. You could leave it like this because the flush of the cheeks, it looks perfect for a clean girl makeup look. But I brought this out, which is my Z palette with my MAC skin finishes. I'm gonna be mixing up Soft and Gentle and then the shade Lust, which it was an old limited edition shade, which is more on the pinky glow. I want to just make my cheeks glow a little bit more because it's all about the cheeks on today's look. And I'm using this slanted brush from Morphe that it has been discontinued, but you can find this type of brush in a lot of places, Morphe included, but it's just the Jaclyn Hill line. It's already done and gone. And I'm not gonna go crazy. I just wanna make sure that my cheeks look more pinky and glowy. And I'm sort of setting my creams as well because, like I said, I'm oily and I live in a humid weather, so everything will melt if I don't set it with powder. For my lips, I'm using my Plumberry lip liner by Laura Mercier, and I'm rounding up my Cupid's bow, and I'm lining only my Cupid's bow and then the lower part of my lower lip, and then applying a hint of color on my lips and then a gloss all over just to make my lips look plumper and more youthful. Then for my color, I'm using the Box on Plum Shot in the shade Dolly Babe. Just a hint of it just to give a little bit of color. And on top, I'm using my Fenty Diamond Milk gloss. I love this one. This is the perfect your lips but better type of shade. And I love that it has a plumping effect on the lips. And then I'm using this one, which is a clear one with a lot of sparkle, just to finish the lip look. This has been the month of gloss for me, you guys. I've been wearing glosses almost every single day, multiple times a day. I haven't been wearing lipsticks, just lip liner and gloss has been my go-to combo. For the eyes, it's a pretty simple look. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use one of the topper shades from the I Need a Nude palette, and I'm thinking that I should grab the shade Sheen, which is this one right here, which goes mostly with the look, or the shade Nia, which is also the pinky one right here. These are not super opaque. They will only give you a hint of color with a few shimmers on the lid. So it will glow, but it will look like if it's only the glow that you can see. They're almost like the Space Cowboy from Urban Decay without the same amount of shine, but they're beautiful and they look super natural on the lid. I'm applying it with my finger, and if I need to blend it, I will use a brush. And you guys, the look, it's so beautiful. But then you can see this eye and then this one. You could also do bronzer, and that would look darker but also beautiful if you want to do a full matte. But for me, this gives me just a hint of sparkle and it still looks natural. And it doesn't look like I did too much, but it does look like I took more time doing my eyeshadow when it's only one eyeshadow. And then I'm gonna line my waterline with a black eyeliner and then my lower line with a nude eyeliner. For my liner, I'm grabbing the Pat McGrath Perma Gel Ultra Glide Eye Pencil in the shade Extreme Black. and that's for my upper waterline. And then for my lower waterline, I'm using my Rimmel Scandalize in the shade Nude. For my inner corner, I'm grabbing a little bit of the Flower Beauty highlighter, just the tiniest amount in a small detail brush. Then I'm using my Kevyn Aucoin lash curler. And I'm doing my current mascara combo, which is the Pat McGrath Labs Fetishized Mascara and the Stila Huge Extreme Mascara. I'm doing first the Stila one, which is the one that if I put on top, it tends to bleed a little bit. And the Fetishize will not bleed on me, so I will put that afterwards. Then I'm gonna do a wing liner, but only a tiny wing. For the eyeliner flick, I'm using my brow brush, which is the Anastasia 7B, and the shade Silhouette from the I Need a Nude palette, because this will just give me the hint of a cat eye. And then for any mascara that I got on my lid, I will use the same brush, but the spoolie side, and I will remove the excess mascara because it's already dried out. Okay, you guys, so this is the finished look. You could see that it took me a lot of products to get here, and this looks like nothing. I even inserted a clip, or I'm gonna insert a clip right now of the footage on my phone. So the blush looks a little bit more blushy in person, and it looks beautiful, but I just wanted to show you the different lightings or the different devices, what things can look like, but I want you guys to see how my skin looks in person. You can see that my beauty marks are peeking through, that this pimple that I have here, even though I didn't try to cover it up, it's still peeking through as if it was a beauty mark. And then you can see everything, like my little hairs or my texture on my face. Even though I'm not the most textured person out there, you can still see every imperfection because the products that I use for my base are not full coverage products. So I think that's what the it girl, clean girl type of makeup look wants. It's about feeling more comfortable within your skin and not looking as if you were wearing that much makeup, because what you're wearing is light coverage. You can even switch it up and only use concealer like I said on the video. I really enjoyed recreating this look. I prefer more of a glam eye look, but today that I was having this crappy day, this look, it's making me feel better. Even though it's the afternoon, it's almost 4 p.m. I know I'm gonna be removing this makeup in about 3 hours. This makeup, it's making me feel better about myself, and it doesn't feel heavy on my skin at all. And you could skip even the powder if you are not oily like me, or if you live in a colder weather, but I feel like powder makes everything look more flawless. That's it for this video, you guys. So thank you just for watching this video and being here, because you guys truly make my day feel better. I was having the shittiest morning, and as soon as I said I'm gonna film a video, my spirits came back up. So thank you guys. I love you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, so you're notified every time I upload a video. I guess I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.